relationship. Okay, now we can create the keychain and we can assign the key 1 and key 2 and assign the name of the key and accept the lifetime and send lifetime, etc. Okay, now we can create the authentications. So we can go to that particular interface. So R3 router can be connected to R4 router through the interface serial 0/2. So now we can go to that particular interface serial 0/2. Okay, so the syntax for creating MD5 authentication is IP space authentication. Next we can mention the mode. So mode space, next we can mention the routing protocol, EAGRP routing protocol. Next we can mention the autonomous system number. Here we can give MD5 authentication. So the syntax for creating IP authentication is IP. So we can go to that particular interface. In that particular interface we can give IP space authentication space. Next we can mode. First of all we can mention the mode, then we can use the EAGRP routing protocol and its corresponding autonomous system number. Here I will use MD5 authentication, enter. Next IP space authentication. Next we can mention the keychain, key hyphen chain. Next we can use the EAGRP and we can give the autonomous system number 100. So the keychain name, so in R3 router I will create a keychain, key space chain. So what is the keychain name is Cisco, enter. Sorry, I will misspell in EAGRP, EIGRP. So the autonomous system number is 100, Cisco, enter. Do right. Okay, now we can configure the MD5 authentication into R3 router. So the keychain should be different, that is not a problem, but the key should be same. Key 1 key and key 2 key, both key should be same on both routers, then only it forms the neighbor relationship, otherwise it does not form the neighbor relationship. Okay, the configurations are saved. Next we can check show IP route. Yeah, here we can see we does not get any networks from R4 branch office router. Here we can see this is an main office router only, routes only, because here we can configure MD5 authentication. So here also we can configure MD5 authentication and we can use this same key, then only it forms the neighbor relationship. Okay, we can go to the R4 router. Okay, so in global mode, first of all we can create the keychain, key space chain. So the name of the chain I will use as branch office. Okay, so in R4 router I will create the keychain as an branch office. In main office I will create a keychain as an Cisco. So the keychain name should be different, that is not a problem, but key should be same. So here also I will use 2 key 1, enter. Next we can mention the key string, name of the key. So here I will use Gautam, enter. So here also you have to mention send lifetime and accept lifetime. So send hyphen lifetime, so it is midnight on Jan 2014 to midnight on Jan 1 2015. So the accept lifetime also midnight on Jan 1 2014 to midnight on Jan 1 2015, exit. Okay, in R4 router also I will create key 1. The key 1 name should be same as R3, then only it forms the neighbor relationship. So here I will use Gautam, and here also I will create the send lifetime and accept lifetime. So the key 1 send lifetime and accept lifetime should be same for R3 router and R4 router, so then only it forms the neighbor relationship. Next we can create the key 2, key space 2. Next we can mention the name of the key 2, so key hyphen string. So the name of the key 2 is Raj. Enter. So here also I will mention send lifetime and accept lifetime. So send lifetime is midnight on Jan 1 2015 to infinitive, and accept lifetime is midnight on Jan 1 2015 to infinitive. Exit, do right. Okay, in R4 router also, in global mode, first of all I will create the keychain. So the syntax for creating keychain is key hyphen chain. So the keychain name is branch office. Next I will create two keys. First of all key space 1, then I will mention the name of the key is Gautam. Next I will create this send lifetime and accept lifetime. So send lifetime means